Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 6, Episode 16, I believe it is. When the fuck is the show over? It is so bad. It's just carrying on the same shit week after week. We don't care about this stuff, Mona. What the fuck wrong with you? Why we got to keep on going through this? I know they're just trying to make it to New York, but damn, it is enough. They should have had a couple of little special shows scheduled, you know, in between a break between Hollywood and New York, because this is terrible. Anyway, you guys, this is going to be real fast. Real fast. I hope I can even stay, you know, focused on this, because I'm already feeling distracted. There's a lot going on in my parking lot. Anyway, you guys, the review. Let's get to it. Shall we? All right, you guys, so Yo-Yo finna be a granny. So she's got her 2 daughters. They sitting around the pool in her backyard. She also has Apple Watts there. Okay, Apple Watts baby hair crazy. Okay, bitch, it was doing all kind of... Then she got all these damn tattoos and leopard spots and... Child, it is entirely too much. I kept on looking at her, and she actually looks like somebody in my family. I really feel like we could actually be related. She looks like one of my cousins on my daddy's side. Britney B is also coming over, and Britney B is feeling like, you know, she accomplished something hanging out with Yo-Yo. I would feel like that too. You know, she was definitely somebody I admired growing up. We grew up together. We were around the same age. So I, you know, wasn't like looking up to her like that. But, you know, but Britney B, I understand, is a little younger. So, okay, she come over there and, you know, she gonna be by the pool. So I guess she gonna wear her little bikini and then this red thing over her. Child, that body. I hate to talk about women, you know, they looks and shit like that, because everybody got fucked up days, you know, but I don't know why she did that to her body. It is just a whole lot. And T-Way, Britney B has a... she's on an album with Yo-Yo, which is good. You know, they did a track together, and she's saying how Apple Watts is losing focus of the bag, you know, long-term bag, because she's always focused on the here and now, the fast, the microwave money, the money that's in your hand right now. Apple Watts had the opportunity to do it, and she didn't even show up to the studio. Yo-Yo was like, we was looking for you. You didn't even come. I said, I believe that Apple Watts don't know what she want to do. She's not focused at all. I ain't heard her talk about that rapping. If they didn't mention it, the other people, like Yo-Yo, would mention her. We would never hear about it. She ain't thinking about that, y'all. Yo-Yo does tell us, though, that she's going to have a showcase for her song with Britney B. You know, she's going to have everybody there. Okay. And, of course, Britney B don't want Lyrica there. But, no. Yo-Yo says everybody. She don't want no drama. It's going to be all good. I said, Yo-Yo, you ain't been around these girls long enough, have you? And speaking of Britney B, she is trying to work on this relationship with her mama. Now that the mom has gotten saved and is trying to work on her, just work on her life as a whole, every aspect of her life, she is now trying to get a better relationship with her daughter. So the mother is involved in church. She's at Bible study. She has Britney come there. And when she sits down, the message is, get this. Forgiveness. Now, isn't that a old coinky dinky? Britney B's not too sure she can forgive her mom. All right, her mom did do some pretty bad things to her growing up, as far as she's concerned. Okay, but maybe she won't worry too much about the past and just start working on the future. Mom says, yeah, you know, it is gonna be difficult, but you know, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Okay, and you know, Rome wasn't built in one day, so Mama is not really trying to become the best her, you know, in a week. This is going to take some time. She wants Britney B to be there, you know, to go through it with her. And it sounds like Britney B is willing to do that. First things first, we got to try to get a relationship back with her brothers. Okay, I guess the brothers. She said brothers, plural, but she only spoke about one. One is in jail, I think, for 15 years, got in some trouble. And she says she has anxiety. Or was she talking about the other one that she don't see? I don't know. But both of the brothers look like they in a bad way. And she doesn't have much of a relationship with them. So she's trying to rekindle this whole thing. So they're trying to put the family back together. You can't be mad at that. Zelda Monster has his fashion line debut, East Avenue, okay? And he also is going to be debuting his new song, Oh My God. And he's proud of himself. You know, he's trying to get away from the negativity of you know, what comes with being Zelda Monster, you know, because he's about his business right now. He's about his work. He's about his music. And he about to do this. So he's got everybody coming down there to his fashion show. We see Paris. Okay, she's there. We see Tierra Marie. She says that, you know, she fights hard with her cousin, but she love hard on her cousin too. And she's proud of him that he's leaving the bullshit alone and he's doing all of this. Okay, so it's actually refreshing to see Zelda Monster trying to stay focused long enough to actually be taken seriously. We see Ray the Gay AA there. He gets there with Duck Lips Trish. I said, oh, we haven't seen her in a while. He's invited her as his special guest. We see Lyrica and Diamonds and Pearls arriving hand in hand. They get on my fucking nerves. It's just like, y'all go all out and get everybody involved in your drama, then you show up like everything is okay. They are so freaking annoying too. So we got all of these people, mishmash of folks there. And now's the big time. We're gonna all stand around and watch the fashion show, except Diamonds and Pearls. I guess it's his security. That's all I could imagine. He politely moved Duck Lips Trish out the way so that Diamonds and Pearls can get a better, you know, he can get a better view of what's happening at this fashion show. And Diamonds and Pearls is actually tickled about it. Duck Lips Trish, not so much. Okay, so she starts fussing. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay, talking real loud. Imagine like if you were in church. Okay, maybe this is a stretch, but just go with me with it. You was in church and, you know, it was time to pray, and then somebody just starts talking out loud on their cell phone. It's sort of that same thing. She's real loud while Zelda Monster is trying to present his fashion show. So Zelda Monster was like, hey, what, hold on. Is something going on over there? No, it's okay. You know, somebody just touched me. Y'all got it straight over there so I can get on with my show? Yeah, we fine. Okay, except that Duck Lips Trish doesn't like the fact that Diamonds and Pearls is laughing. So she's all like, it's not funny, and what are you laughing about? And, you know, now she got to go off on him. And Zelda Monster was like, what the fuck is going on over there? Damn, can I get this shit done? She says she's leaving. Fine, bitch, go. Okay, just go. So we get to the song. And the song is actually like, you know, I don't know if it's something that I would buy, but it's definitely something that I could hear on the radio. All right. He said that he invested his money and his time and his effort and did this song, and actually it sounded good. Even Diamonds and Pearls gave it his stamp of approval. Okay, now while that was going on, you know, and Duck Lips Trish had ran out, Ray the Gay AA comes out after her, and he's like, wait a minute, you know, he's not gonna let her feel bad about Diamonds and Pearls, and you come on back in here and we gonna sit down and we gonna have us a drink. So she says okay, and she comes back into the venue with Ray the Gay AA. So they go to the bar and we're gonna have shots, 1942 shots. Oh, that sounds like the number of women that Diamonds and Pearls slept with. This is what Ray the Gay AA says. I said, Ray the Gay AA, you doing too much, baby. And you talking real loud. Now we know you're not a fighter, so you might want to calm that down. So anyway, after everything is over and Zelda the Monster has a chance to come around the rest of the group, you know, everybody is sitting around talking, Duck Lips Trish decides to sit down with the rest of the group. Now, bitch, you didn't act the way that you acted, and you think that we want you to sit with us? Absolutely not. You can't sit with us. Zelda Monster comes over and he's giving everybody a hug, and then when he see Duck Lip Trish, he was like, not with all the way you was acting over there. Ain't nobody giving you no damn hug. Why are you even over here? Of course, she starts fussing at Zelda Monster. What are you causing all this ruckus for? What did Mona tell you to do, girl? Because we tired of you already. She was acting so much the fool that his Zelda Monster's girl had to jump in. Star, okay? Whatever her name, Star Divine. This is how you know when a bitch is gutter. She spits at Duck Lips Trish. That is so nasty and so disrespectful. So when she did that, I was like, oh, this one got razor blades in her tucked in the back of her hair. Trisha didn't act so much the fool that security put her out that she was leaving. So she makes another exit. Fine, bitch, go. And again, Ray the Gay AA runs out after her. Now, while he's out there trying to soothe her, they're sitting back down and they're talking about how Ray the Gay AA, standing and caping for Duck Lips Trish. They can't understand that, first of all. Secondly, Ray the Gay AA is shady on his own because he's talking about diamonds and pearls and saying that, Baby Dap is not his kid. All right, what? Oh, everybody is upset about that. Not the baby. Don't talk about the baby. So now, everybody is sufficiently hot. When Ray the Gay AA comes back in, he don't know what he about to face. So he sit down and Diamonds and Pearls and them was like, wait a minute, homeboy, did you really say that Baby Dap is not my child? And he was like, what? I was just saying what I read on the blogs. T was like, don't ever disrespect somebody like that. I mean, you talking about this not being his child? Like, why you even got to bring the child in it? So Diamonds and Pearls walks over there close to him. And I already knew it was going to be some old sneak shit. He was like, it's repercussions for saying stuff like this. I said, well, what is it? Okay. Smack! He did a real quick backhand on Ray the Gay AA. And granted, if it would have been anybody else other than Ray the Gay AA, I don't believe the Diamonds and Pearls would have even done that. Okay. However, Ray the Gay AA can get this smoke. Okay. This motherfucker is talking about me, talking about my child. Okay. And in turn, talking about my wife and my family. And he is a man. Okay. Now, I'm going to need folks to get this understanding here. Your physical build does not change when you are gay. I know some strong ass gay men out there that will fuck you up. Strong men, strong. Just because they gay, that does not give them license to talk all fucking reckless and willy-nilly and can't get these hands. Now, everybody can get these hands. Man on man, woman on woman, unless there's some sort of disability. But let it be known that being gay is not a disability. Okay, so you say shit about somebody, then you ought to be ready for what's coming your way. Okay, now Ray the Gay is not a fighter. So if you're not a fighter, I'm gonna need you to either get out the way and stop saying shit. That nigga fell down on the couch. He was like, what? Why did you do that? Get this strange turn of events. Stark is mad at Diamonds and Pearls for doing that. Says that he's trying to emasculate and bully Ray the Gay AA. I'm sorry, I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way at all. You throw it out there, you better be ready to catch it. So this is probably the first time, I can probably count it on one hand, of the times that I agreed with Zelda Monster. I was totally there with them. Now, later on, we see Zelda Monster and Paris. They are at boxing. All right, Paris is still trying to get in shape. Paris looks exactly the same size that that she was at the beginning of the damn show, but that is neither here nor there. JBug shows up because Paris is his home girl, and he just wants to get caught up on what's been going on around. We ain't seen JBug in some time, so Zelda Monster tells him about his event, and how, Duck Lips Trish acted a fool, and how Diamonds and Pearls, had to put the smack down on Ray the Gay AA, and JBug is listening to all this like, who the fuck are these people? I was like, he don't know none of these damn people y'all calling out, but he was just like, word, what? Laughing and everything. I said, I know. They are inconsequential and unimportant, JBug. Let's get to the real reason why you on this scene. He tells us that he's a little frustrated about the tour. Now, they completed the American leg of this B2K Millennium Tour, and now he's trying to do this shit internationally. But he can't seem to get any cooperation. He's trying to reach out, and he's saying people aren't, getting back in touch with him. When he says people, I'm sure he means Omarion's people. But when he finally does talk to them, Omarion's like, I ain't really trying to fuck around with, my baby mama and her dumbass boyfriend. That nigga will not make another dime off of me. Even though today I did hear that they're actually starting up another part of the tour next year, but I think that's still in America. But I may, I'm starting to wonder if they gonna tag on Immature. I wonder how that tour is gonna be billed. Immature didn't do well, I don't think, that tour on their own. But I think if they lump them together with B2K, that'll probably work out well. And since JBug is in charge of all of that, I kind of have a feeling that that's what's going to end up happening. But as of the show today, they can't get this international tour because Omarion was like, hell fuck nah, bitch. And now he feel like he got to talk to LTFP because he feels like he's being selfish, okay, trying to be in a relationship. I mean, when you really listen to the whole thing, you know, if April and Little Tiny Fizzle Pop didn't get on our nerves, you are asking a lot. Like, are you really going to tell somebody that they need to break up with somebody just so y'all can do this tour? You know? Even though it is some bullshit, I don't know how people would be like, okay, we're going to break up and then we're going to get back together. Maybe if you could just tone it down. Maybe if, you know, we didn't have to hear about it all the time, you know, then maybe this tour could have happened. But, you know, they have been constantly trying to rub Omarion's face in it when he clearly doesn't care. Okay. If I was old, I wouldn't do that shit either. JBug said he gonna have to sit down and have a little talk-see with Little Tiny Fizzle Pop and see what he can come up with. LTFP is in love with his boo. Okay? So if you think that they're about to stop the relationship, you know, even though it may have fizzled out by then, but if not, you know, I don't think he's gonna stop it for you. Now, Mickey Monday is having a video shoot on top of somebody's roof, somebody's garage, out in LA. Said that he just had to go on and spend his money and get it done. I said, I can tell you spent a whole lot of money too on all of this. Anyway, when he gets a little break on his shoot, LTFP and April walk up and they got a guy from the Empire. Is that the Empire? Is that the one that Kendrick Lamar's a part of? Y'all don't get me just lying because y'all know I don't know, but that's for some reason I thought I heard something like that. But anyway, he's the A&R rep for the Empire, and you know, he may be interested in Mickey Monday. Okay, you know, LTFP say, you know, I just want to y'all know that Dustin Ross is the best at imitating Little Tiny Fizzle Pop. I wish I could do it, but you know, he always you know, he always like this. LTFP only want to help him because he only want to help people that's for him and April. Okay. And seeing as it's not too many others that's for them, you know, he gonna put all his energy here. So hopefully this is gonna help Mickey's broke ass. Okay. LTFP says that he understands how Mickey Monday feels being, you know, stood up by people and people running off with his money because, you know, he's part of this dysfunctional ass group. Are you really calling the group the problem? Okay, the only dysfunction is with you, honey. He says that they can't go overseas because of Omarion. Don't you love when people just kind of selectively put parts of a story together and then give it to you and think that you're supposed to really believe that shit? Like I said, Omarion was like, you will not make nam not a little eensy weensy tiny teeny beanie pitch, not even a little penny off of me ever again. Later on, we see LTFP in the studio with Mickey Monday. You know, they just gonna run over a few tracks and see what they can come up with. And Mickey Monday is appreciative of that. JBug shows up because, like I said, he wanted to have a little discussion with LTFP. So, you know, Mickey Monday excused himself. And JBug sit down like, hey, man, you know, I ain't really talked to you in a long time. What's been going on? You know, LTFP telling him that he's just trying to, you know, do his music and I guess help Mickey Monday and whatnot. You know, JBug was like, come on, nigga, let's get to this money. LTFP was like, well, I mean, I would love to get to the money just as much as you would. However, you know, Omarion is definitely the problem here. He don't communicate with nobody and, you know, again, just blaming the whole thing on Omarion. Then the nigga had the nerve to fix his lips and say that O had assumed that him and April were together before they weren't. Because, you know, they officially got together on the show, you guys. They weren't together before that, even though pictures were circulating and everything. Oh, no. Even though Moniece had already told us that they were together and had been for some time. Okay, he says that Omarion deduced that they were already together. So did the rest of the fucking world. Okay, JBug was like, nigga, you lying. He ain't just come right out and say it like that. JBug, you can forget about him, you know, putting his relationship on hold so y'all can do this international thing. Talking about he's offended that, you know, he's asking him to stop his relationship with a good woman just for some money. JBug was like, all right. You know, but I really hope that she's worth it, you know, because we losing out on a whole bunch of money because you want to be dipping your stick in her pot. Now, let's jump over to Ray the Gay AA. He goes to dinner with Britney B and Apple Watts, and was Duck Lips Trish there? Wasn't clear. Yeah, I think she was there as well. You know, he's salty. Now, he's telling this side about what happened at Zelda Monster's thing, and you know, Britney B was like, I done told you to stop hanging around with those animals. What were you doing at the Z-List party anyway? So he tells them what happened. Britney B was like, you know, their marriage is a sham and everybody knows it. I don't know why people be so worried about their marriage, but like I said, they always putting everybody in the middle of their marriage. But really, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you want to be over there running around crazy with your husband and shit, what do that got to do with me? Okay? I don't care. So I can still definitely be around you and your marriage be a sham. Like, that don't change nothing in my life. Ray the Gay AA says that the anger is misdirected. Diamonds and Pearls hit him because he just mad about all the rumors going around about him. I said, well, he could be mad about the rumors going around, but that shit wasn't misdirected. It came directly from your mouth and he directly hit you in your face. Like, that was all on purpose. Apple was like, we know we can do like the grown thing, you know, like grown people do, you know, let me set it up that everybody can sit down and have a conversation about what happened, because that's my female Ray J. Apple Watts. Yeah, she just want them to just sit down and talk because she like Ray the Gay AA. She like, you know, Lyrica, Diamonds and Pearls. They all her people. So he say maybe he can do that, but then he want to say how, Diamonds and Pearls need to be worried about his wife and stop worrying about him so much, you know, trying to emasculate him. He ought to be worried about his wife who be talking on FaceTime with some man that she been with for like 4 months. Okay, they was like, what? Yeah, she be talking to him on the phone on FaceTime in her dressing room, and, you know, he need to be worried about what his wife is doing. I was just like, how long we gonna keep on introducing new people into these two's relationship? Oh my God, so tiring. So now I guess again, we got to get Diamonds and Pearls mad about Lyrica's infidelities. But whatever. Apple Watts has this meeting set up. Okay, so she gets there with Ray the Gay AA. Diamonds and Pearls is already there. Look like he having him a screwdriver or something. That's what we're supposed to believe because it's orange. It's probably just orange juice. You know, that Mona was just like, okay, so while I pour this, do you want liquor on it? Because that's going to come out your check. So, just orange juice. Look like screwdriver. Anyway, they come on in there, and, you know, Diamonds and Pearl stands up to hug Apple Watts, and Ray the Gay AA picks up a cup and throws it and dashes all over Diamonds and Pearls, but also on Apple Watts. Now, you know how she feel about shit getting splashed on her. She was just like, he better be lucky that he my bestie, because I want to beat his ass. I would have been pissed too. That shit went all up in her baby hairs and stuff. Nigga, do you know how long it took her to lay that shit down? So, anyway, you know, Diamonds and Pearls was like, you know, I ain't really come here for that, you know, and Ray the Gay AA was like, you deserved it, you deserved it. So then Ray the Gay AA has his moment and tells him how he just was so upset and hurt that, you know, Diamonds and Pearls that came to his rescue before when he was so viciously attacked, you know, snuck up on, you know, talking about Zelda Monster, and now he got to be dealing with, you know, who he thought was his friend doing the same shit to him. Like, that shit ain't cool. I was just saying what people have been saying in the blogs. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's what they saying in the blogs, but people still gonna have a reaction, you know? So, but anyway, Diamonds and Pearls was like, okay, you know, I shouldn't have did what I did, so I apologize for that. So then Ray the Gay AA, even though we supposed to be friends and making nice now, he tells Diamonds and Pearls about Lyrica's man, you know, that they was all out, and Lyrica told the group that, you know, she been seeing this guy and she got her another man, and Diamonds and Pearls was like, so that's what she told you? And he said, yeah, that's what she said, you know. And he was just like, well, me and Lyrica been through a lot, you know. I'm not quite sure if the things that I've done to her in the past have pushed her into a different direction. But whatever problems that me and Lyrica have right now, I'm going to just deal with the problems with her, you know, just one-on-one. Well, thank you for that, even though it's 4 seasons too late. Okay, but we still will take it, I guess. Because I keep telling you, half of their problems is way too many people is in their relationship. But, you know, they are both good for going and crying and telling everybody what's going on. So that's why people stay in it. You keep your mouth shut. You don't say nothing to nobody, honey. They will never know about the bullshit that's going on between the closed doors of your house. So even though he gave them that information, all's well that ends well, you know, and they don't fight anymore, and they actually hug, and, you know, Apple Watts was like, okay, you know, now that they done made up, she gonna take her ass home and, you know, get in the shower because she's sticky. Everybody is friends again. All right, rock stars, let me get off of here. Get on back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is Sports Rocks, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.